Hello! So today I actually want to talk about The Archived by Victoria Schwab, and this is actually the first book I picked up from the library since starting the ending of school, and it took me over a week or so, I'd say, to finish it just because I have been doing other things like preparing for my boards, and that's just a lot of studying, so it's really stressful, but it's kind of really been nice to delve into something very different from what my life is right now, which is definitely the archive. The main character, she's a keeper, which, let me just explain how this world works. There's the archive, basically where histories are kept, and these histories are a recollection in entirety of a human's memories and life, basically. So they look like humans, they walk like humans, but they're called histories, and they're shelved in the archive. And so she just has to kind of take them to the returns once they've passed, and then they get shelved into the archive. So that's kind of the idea and the base for the story, but it gets really out of hand because the main character, she moves to this new place, and this has this weird history. There's a lot of stuff that just doesn't line up, and the archived situation is getting a little out of hand, and she meets another keeper, which she has yet to have happen to her. So she kind of starts learning what it's like to be on a team, because she's been alone and solo for most of her life, and she's been doing all of her keeper business because it's a secret and she can't tell anybody else about it. So I did like this book. It's not necessarily my type of book though, or maybe it's just I don't know how to explain it, but I know I explained it in another video that when I was reading this book, for some reason, I'd feel creeped out at times, which is weird because it wasn't exactly a spooky book, but I just kind of had this weird vibe about it. So I don't know if it was because it was about dead people, or there's just kind of a dark story, which maybe is why I felt kind of creeped out, but I liked it, but I don't like it enough to want to continue reading the next book. That is really all I have to say about the archive, but if anything that I said made this book sound interesting, then by all means go ahead and check it out, because this could be the perfect type of book for you. So that's all I have to say, and happy reading.